So much stuff. Let's do a thrift haul. I'm gonna do another thrift haul. I don't even know who I am anymore. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Chronicles of a Reseller. My name is Daniela and I am a clothing reseller on apps like Poshmark and eBay and consignment services like The RealReal. So today I am going to bring you a thrift haul. I did a lot of sourcing in November and December to kind of gear up to not move and go to the thrift store anymore once the holidays were rolling in, just because of the climate of the world right now. So I am going to share with you some items. I have 2 bags full of things that we're going to go through, and I'm going to give you a little bit of backstory as to why I picked up the item, the price point, all that kind of fun stuff. And yeah, if you like this kind of content and if you're interested in reseller information and informative content related to entrepreneur life, feel free to subscribe down below. That really helps my channel grow, and give me a thumbs up. All right, guys, let's get to it. All right, so these items are from a variety of places. I shop at generally a couple buy-sell trade stores that are in the area. I shop at Savers, I shop at Salvation Army. I do venture out of state when I can and go to other types of thrift stores that are small businesses. They're, family owned or nonprofits, but I haven't been there in maybe about a month or so. So majority of this stuff is Savers and Salvation Army. There may be 3 or 4 pieces from the buy-sell trade store that's in my area. So yeah, and there's a mix of things. There's a lot of shoes. There's really not that many clothes. There's actually way more shoes, but anyway, that doesn't matter. Let's get to it. So the first item I found, I was really hoping was my size, but it's not. And I know people generally don't like to pick up this brand, but I will explain to you why I did. So it's Pilgrim the letterpress, and this is sold at Anthropologie. It's a size 31. I really liked the style of this. It's kind of retro, which is why I liked it. I know I use that term loosely, but it's got these nice little button detailing there, and it is a wide leg with this raw hem. So I really liked that about it. It is new at tag. So this is reason number 1 as to why I picked it up. It's not 31. It's a 32. I lied. And it's a 32 tall. So this is the second reason why I picked it up. I have noticed in my personal closet when I pick up pants that are long or tall or even short, they tend to sell quicker, especially the tall. And I think I got that tip from Lori, who is Lori's Boston Found here on YouTube and on Instagram. And she's also my co-host and partner in crime at Thrifters Villa, which is a reseller / entrepreneurial podcast that we have together, which just hit 1 year, which is so crazy. So yeah, I think I got that tip from her, where she had mentioned that tall lengths or long lengths generally do well for her. So when I found a few, this is maybe back in the summer, and I had listed them, they did sell really well. So I've continued to pick them up. So I was very excited to see that. 1, it's a great size, it's a size 32, and it was new with tag, and it was a tall. So I am excited to sell these. I think these will be great for the springtime. I mean, I guess you could wear them whenever, but they are a lighter weight jean, and just the style of them just reminds me of more of a spring, summer look. So those I paid up for. I paid $20, but I also had 20% off. I have full confidence that I'll be able to double my money or more. But I'm happy with doubling my money. And I think I'll mention this before I go on. My methods have changed quite a bit when it comes to sourcing. I have learned to be okay with just doubling my money. I have learned that I don't always have to go in with that mindset of making 5 times my buy cost, or the way I used to look at it, even a year or a year and a half ago. I'm already right with spending a little bit more and then realizing that I'm only going to double. But the piece has to be worth it. Like that still plays a part in my sourcing. The piece has to have some worth to it for me to list it. I'm not just picking up random things. Anyway, moving on to the next piece. This was also purchased at the buy sell trade store. Very happy to find this. This is Wilfred and it's a size medium. So my guess is this might have been the same person because this is an elastic waist. So this probably fits a medium large. And how much did I pay for this? I paid 10 plus the 20% off. It is just a wide leg floral pant. It's very lightweight. Again, spring, summer vibes. Floral print it appears to be something that's going to be very much in the upcoming spring season from what I'm seeing from the runway shows. The other thing too about these runway shows is this is assuming that the pandemic will not be a heavy part of our lives anymore, assuming things go in the right direction. And I think that that's a lot of the styles that we're seeing, but we're also seeing a lot of comfort on the runway. So I'm super interested to see what will actually sell. Q2, not so much Q1. I should probably make a video on that. The trends that I think will be selling at that during the quarters, because I think Q1, this is totally off topic and my brain's just going in 100 directions, but I think Q1 we're going to see the typical, a lot of comfort wear, athletic wear, like that kind of stuff, but you're going to see a lot of lounge wear. You're not going to see people buying what they typically would in January, kind of gearing up for either vacations or springtime. So I don't know, maybe I'll do like a forecasting type video. I'll write it down so I don't forget. Okay, the next item I found at Salvation Army, and I know a lot of people have like a love-hate relationship with this brand, and it is Bowden. And I know this is an older tag, but I've sold this exact same top before for $30 or $35. And so for me, it was worth picking up. It's a cotton shirt, I believe. And it was 50% off. So it was priced, yeah, it's polyester and cotton. It was priced at $4.99. Anyone else get frustrated with Salvation Army when they staple price tags to the clothes? Yeah, so it was priced at $4.99. It was half off. So I'm okay if I even sell this for $20 or $25. I like to have a variety of items in my closet. I don't just pick up high-end brands, although that seems to be what I gravitate towards. I do pick up pieces like this with these prints that someone can bundle, because bundle sales are always nice too. I also, and I think this might be a trend in my haul, is I focused on a lot of things that were more bright and floral and spring related. I'm trying to not buy as many sweaters or winter type apparel because winter will be over, not soon, but people will already have bought the things they want for winter. So and they'll start looking towards spring because the stores will start putting things out for spring. So I try to mimic the same cycle that retail stores would mimic. Oops. All right, next item is a pair of new at tag Revice jeans. I have found 4 pairs of these now. I've sold 2. They seem to have a really big following. I feel like they get a lot of likes, a lot of attention, a lot of comments. It was a new to me brand up until like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So these were $15. Like I said, they were new at tag. These have a button fly here. They're high rise. They're a size 30. They have a little bit of distressing. Definitely have that vintage look, feel to them, almost like a Levi's. That's what it reminds me of. So these will be good. I have yet to sell, I've sold that 1 pair, but I've yet to sell the others. And the 1 pair that I sold, a girl was looking for that specific style and had been looking for it for a while and just couldn't find her size. So she paid full asking price of, I believe, $80. The price points are kind of everywhere with this brand. I feel like they range from like $40 to over $100. I think I mentioned this in the last video too when I showed a pair of these jeans, so I really don't know what they're going to sell for. I don't. I wish I did, but I don't. But I'm excited to experiment with the brand a little bit more. It seems to be something that the younger generation seems to like, which I'm not cool and hip anymore, so I don't really know what the kids like nowadays. That's my own jacket that's in there. Don't need to show you that. All right, let's do shoes. There's a couple things of shoes here that I can pull out. Oh, there's more clothes at the bottom. There's so much stuff. Okay, so this brand is new to me, and I don't generally pick up Western style boots, but the brand was intriguing to me. It is called Lane the Boot. These things retail for a ton. I had never heard of it. Oh, this has a little bit of damage here. I could probably get that out. I don't feel that if that will pick up. It's not scuffed. It looks like it's stained with something, like almost like a lotion. I think I'll be able to get that out with leather cleaner. Anyway, these things sold between $80 to $200. I mean, it was kind of crazy. They retail in that like $300 range, but I had never heard of this brand, Lane. But I didn't find just one. I found 2 pairs, so clearly the same person donated these boots. And again, well, this has a little bit of, this has a little bit of wear, but again, I can cover that up. That won't be a problem. Paid $13.99 for each one, plus I had 20% off, and I had an exchange. I exchanged 2 coats. I think that totaled like $30, so I just did a little swap-a-roo there, and got these 2 boots to try out. I don't ever sell Western style boots, but I know people look for them. I know they're very popular in the spring and summer. We have a thing here, maybe other states do too, I don't know. In Massachusetts, we have a thing called Country Fest, and I'm sure other states have things that are similar, or maybe it's called the same thing. I don't know. I've never been, but lots of country stars come and people dress up, and these are a hot item come spring and summer around here, and I know in other states as well, so I figured I would try it. I don't know. I like to try new things, and it might flop, and I'm okay with that. The right buyer will come along eventually. That doesn't scare me. All right, let me grab some of this stuff to make it easier. Yes, there is a cat behind me. This is Marco. He's very intrigued by what I'm doing. Here we have a pair of Athleta leggings that I have sold before. I forget what these are called. They're, but they have, I think this is called the ballerina. I don't know. I don't remember what it's called. It'd be a lie if I told you I remember the name. But it's got these little cutouts here, which remind me of a ballerina, and I feel like ballerina was in the style name. I don't know. I sold them before, though, for $45. So when I saw them again, I picked them up. These are a size medium. The last pair that I sold were an extra small, so I was excited about finding the medium, and they were $5.99. So even if I only make 20, once again, totally okay with that. And I want to make sure I have a ton of leggings and loungewear items ready for January, so I do need to list this stuff after I'm done filming. So people that are, working on the New Year's resolution goals to be more fit, or maybe they just want to buy new leggings because it's the new year and they're done with the ones they have, I want to make sure I have lots of options available for them. The next is this pair of good old Madewell. I love me some Madewell. Size 24? Yeah, size 24. These were $6.49 at Savers, and they're like a, I don't know, what do you call this? Like a cargo? Khaki? I don't know. But they are from, I always check the year on Madewell, J. Crew. I want to make sure it's current. I check it on Athleta too. So this is spring 2019. So this is perfect. This is a newer style. The price was good. I have no idea what the return will be on it. I haven't looked it up, but I'm going to guess. I typically sell Madewell between, for pants like that, between a $35, $45 mark. For their jeans, I typically sell their jeans between $45 and $65. So really just depends on the buyer. This is also a pair made well. These are a size 35, so these are a plus size. I'm always excited to find plus size made well because it sells really well for me. These are a maroon, same style of pant. So maybe they were siblings or mother-daughter or something, but I got these at different stores, so that theory doesn't work. I got these at the Buy Sell Trade store, and these were $10 plus my 20% off. These have to be washed. They have little marks on them, so we'll put that in this pile. All right, next, what are you? Ooh, this was a good one. Can't believe I still have this sitting here. So this is another great athletic brand that you guys should be looking out for. It is Beyond Yoga. It has a great following in the yogi community and just in fitness in general. I'll sip my coffee. These were only $2.99 at Savers. I don't think they know what Beyond Yoga is, or maybe I just got a lucky break and they just priced things really affordably that day. Here's what the Beyond Yoga logo looks like. And these are just a straight leg yoga pant, high rise, between 30 to 45. It depends on the buyer and how generous I'm feeling that day, to be quite honest with you. Oh, this was cool. I never find matching sets of things, ever. And I never well, I shouldn't say never. I do find items more than once, but it doesn't happen often for me. But on this day, I found this Madewell top. It is a size small, and this is actually a pajama top. And I sold this not too long ago. I want to say I sold it maybe a month or so ago, but I didn't have the pants. Well, on this day, I found both. I found the pants, which are like, they're not they're kind of like a jogger style. They've got a little bit of elastic on the bottom. And I found the top. The top was $5.99 and the bottoms were $3.99. And when I originally sold just the top, I sold it for $25. So I'm really excited to have the set and probably make a little bit more, not that much more in having the set, but I'm really excited about this, especially knowing that a lot of people are looking for loungewear right now. This is perfect. It's made well. People love Madewell. I've sold it before. Interesting. The pants are an extra, extra small, but they stretch quite a bit, so maybe that's why. Because the top is a small, right? Isn't that what I said? Yeah. So the top's small and the pants are an extra, extra small. I guess I can't list them together. Well, that's a bummer. That's okay. I will make a notation in the listing letting the buyer know that, potential buyer, know that I do have the matching pants. They are an extra, extra small. However, they have an elastic and they stretch. And I can measure it and let them know. And maybe they'll buy them together. All right. Try to grab all of this stuff. Too much. Too much stuff. All right, next I will show you a intimate piece, and I have been picking up intimates. It's been my new thing that I started, and I've had really great success with it, and I always make sure I check the intimate location. So this is a brand that I think I showed you guys last time that I did a haul video, and it is Chantal. This is sold at Nordstrom. What size are you? This is a 34C. It's very pretty. Oh, let's see if you can see that. It's got this really pretty floral detail on it. It is see-through, but it does have an underwire. And I paid $249 for it. And this brand retails anywhere between $75 to $100. The last bar I sold by this brand, I believe it sold for $40 or $44 in that range. So it'll be a great return. And I'm really trying to incorporate different types of items in my closet now. And I've found a love of just learning about intimate brands. There's so many different ones, and there's like collector intimate brands, and there's just so much out there. So I do think it's great to have items that you're comfortable in getting and knowing that they'll sell for you, but I also think there's something to be said about adventuring and just trying different things. Because I think you'll be surprised as to how well these other items that you generally don't get end up selling, and on which platform it does better too. So I'm a cross lister. I cross list things on eBay, on occasion to Mercari, and it just always amazes me what sells the best on which platform. And it's different for everyone. Like there's no right or wrong. It's just everyone's store brings a different type of buyer to it. And you can have the exact same item that someone else has and it sells for the other person and it doesn't sell for you. It's fascinating how that works, but it's just the way it is. This is another great comfort piece. It is also a pink jogger. It is by Madewell and it is a size small. So clearly this is from the same person. This was also at Savers for $3.99. I think these were in the legging section, as were the pajama pants. Typically I feel like they put the joggers and these more pajama looking pants in the pajama section, but for whatever reason that day they had put them in the legging section, which was great. I generally don't check pajamas. Like I go to the intimate section, I look at the bras, and like I skim through oh my god, what do you call them? Shapewear. I couldn't think of the word. I'll skim through the shapewear, see if I can find Spanx, but I look at robes, but I don't always look at the pajamas, which I probably should. Probably should start doing that. Okay, this is the second time in the same store I found this item. I found this exact same Piranha, size medium. It's a cardigan. This one's gray. The last one I found was like a beigey cream color. It was $6.49, and it is new at tags. It is called the Georgia Wrap and is in charcoal. It retailed for $79. I don't know if that's clear or not. Maybe, don't know. So yeah, I like picking up Prana. I sell Prana really well. It has a great following and it's new at tags, so no brainer at that price point for me. All right, here's a brand that I generally do not pick up, especially the older label, but I really liked the novelty print on this, and it is a button up. It's not buttoned right now, so it's not going to look right, but it is ModCloth, and it's a size medium, and this was $4.99, and I just really liked the print here. I think it's a bumblebee. I think that's what that is. I think it's a bumblebee on flowers, and I feel like novelty prints do well, especially going into spring season. It's a really nice color. It's lightweight. The price was good. It was what did I say it was? $4.99 and then 20% off. So again, if I sell it between 20 and 25, totally okay with that. And ModCloth does have a following. So this will bring people to my closet, which is always a good thing. And is that the last thing in this bag? Yes. And then we have another bag. Yeah. So this is Vince size. Ooh, there we go. Vince size extra small. This is an older tag of Vince. It was $7.49 with 20% off. It's really nice knit pattern here. The reason why I picked it up was, if I can find the tag, it is 50% merino wool and alpaca. And I don't know what this other thing is. Some type of polyester. Anyway, it's merino wool and alpaca, and those are the only two things I had to see to make my decision of, yes, okay, this one's worth getting, and the pattern is really pretty. It's just a nice little knit pattern, so I was sold on that. I am very particular when it comes to Vince because I just feel like some pieces move really well and some pieces just are not worth it for me. And some thrift stores price it up really high, and I mean, there's a whole host of reasons why I don't always like picking it up, but really pretty classic pieces like that, I will definitely get. These boots, if they fit me. What is in here? My computer mouse. I've been looking for that. It was in the boot that was in the car for whatever reason. These, if they fit me, I am going to keep. What size are you? Nope, they're size 10. They're probably not going to fit unless they run narrow. But these are Corkies, and these are beautiful. These I got at Salvation Army. I love them. The leather is so soft on them. Look at this pretty whip stitch detailing on the boot. It's got a zipper on the side. Chunky heel. It is a little high, but it's chunky, so easier to walk in. Rubber sole, so you can see here I paid $8.99, and it was a white tag, so it was 50% off. These were not really ever worn. They're in really good condition. Let's see if they fit. They're not going to. And I really don't need another pair of boots. I mentioned this in the podcast that just came out this week. They do kind of fit. They're a little big. They're a little big, but I might be able to pull it off. Oh, can I close them? Yep. Oh, I like them. I'm not going to keep them. I'm going to sell them. Anyway, as I was saying in the podcast episode, I mentioned how I have this addiction to keeping shoes that I find that fit me because I love shoes. It is my weakness. But I'm going to do better in 2021 and not keep shoes. But these are really nice, and someone should buy them before I decide to put them in my closet. Yep, because that could happen. What else is in here? Oh, there's more shoes and a couple more clothing items. So let's grab the clothing items first. Okay, this brand has been doing really well for me, and it makes me laugh because when I was younger, so when I was like 14, 15, 16, 17, in that range, up until probably 18 years old, I always wanted a Juicy Couture velour suit. I saved so much of my own money when I was working a part-time job to buy the fleece zip up of Juicy. I couldn't buy the pants too. I couldn't afford to buy the pants too, so I just bought the zip up in the clearance section at the Juicy Couture outlet store in Massachusetts. And for whatever reason this year, Juicy Couture is making a comeback, which makes me really laugh because I just associate it with the early 2000s and Paris Hilton. But the kids like it, I guess. And this is Juicy Couture, the black label. These are a size extra large. I could probably try these on and see if they fit me, because I might keep them. Nostalgia, right? Like I didn't have them. These are almost a flare leg. These are totally Y2K, and it's bringing back memories. They were $5.49, and they have pockets in the back and the little buttons say Juicy Couture on them. I don't know, people like these things. I've sold 3 or 4 of the Juicy Couture velour velvet zip-up jackets for anywhere between $55 and $100. It really depends on the pattern and the style and the color. That has a lot to do with it, or if you have the matching set. I did not find the matching top to this, so I only had the pants, but it's a great size, and I'm excited to list them because people love it, and it's just funny to me. It is. But if they fit me, I might keep them because I never had them growing up. I never had the pants. I only had the fleece zip up that I sold on Craigslist back in like 2006 or 7. Memories. This next brand I have never picked up before. Never picked it up. I always pass on it. But I was with my friend Jen, who is the Savvy Outfitter on Instagram, and we talked about it back and forth, and we looked up comps, and our reasoning was, why not pick it up? It's cheap enough. It was $4.99 with 20% off, and the brand is Burton. I've just never sold this. You can't really see that. It's Burton, size small, and it is a zip-up. It's a fleece. It feels very warm. I know it's popular in the snowboarding and skiing, maybe more so snowboarding than skiing community. And I don't know, I'll try it. I've never done it, but I need to list that soon because we're at the end of the December going into January, and I need to list that along with a lot of these items that are just sitting in my bed now. This next brand, never heard of it. I have no idea what it sells for. I don't have a clue. But I liked the pattern because it looks like something that I would wear, and it was a half off tag at Savers that day, so it was $7.49, but it was half off. So, and it's called hold on, Pink Tartan, I think. I don't know. It's an extra small, but this is absolutely, if you know me, you know that this is a Daniela sweater. I would absolutely wear this if it was my size, but it's not. It's an extra small, which would maybe fit my left arm in. So can't keep it, but someone out there would really like this. I have no idea what this would sell for. I don't, maybe it's sold at Nordstrom. I have no idea. I did zero research on it, but it is wool and alpaca. So yeah, I can't even tell you what price point this would sell at because I don't know. I didn't research it. I just picked it up on a whim because I like the pattern. And I don't do that often. But when I do, it's fun. I get to experiment. There's something else behind me here. Oh yeah, what are you? Are you a pair of Lululemon? You're a pair of Lululemon that's been sitting in the back of my car for the last 2, almost 3 weeks. Hey, nice to see you. Do you have a size? Always check the pockets of Lululemon to find the size. You do have a size 6. This is always fun. Oh, why isn't that coming out clear? Can you see that? Maybe. It's always fun when there's a sticker so that you can look up the older sticker dots, size dots, not sticker dots. Size dots have don't have the style on it, but the newer size dots do. So yeah, I don't know what this pattern is. I know nothing about it. You will see this obnoxious $17.99 price tag. It was 20% off of the $17.99. You're probably thinking you're insane. Why would you ever pick it up for $17.99 even though it was 20% off? And my reasoning is right now Lululemon is selling at a very high price point for me, anywhere between $50 to $75 or even more. So I'm okay with this. And worst case scenario, I double my money, which is fine. So Lululemon sitting in my car for 2 to 3 weeks time. That's a problem. That is a big problem. Okay. Let's move on. There are 4 more pairs. 4 more pairs of shoes and a handbag, and then we're done. This is a long video for me, and all I'm doing is talking about the clothes that I found. Like I said, very unlike me. Okay, these were Buy Sell Trade Store. They were $18. They are Michael by Michael Kors. You're probably saying, why would you ever spend $18 on a pair of shoes that are Michael by Michael Kors? And I'm going to tell you that I sold this exact same pair plus a pair of platform leopard print sneakers for $85 and $100. I will spend the $18 on these. These are brand new. No one ever wore them. That's number one. The print is something that people are always looking for. It is trendy. It mimics a lot of more expensive, higher tiered brands that have done this pattern. I'm going to buy it, and someone's going to pay, even if they pay $50 for it. I've doubled my money. I'm happy. I also had 20% off. So it was 18 plus 20% off. So yeah, I'm really excited. These are going to get listed today because I think I'll be able to sell them really fast. But yeah, so that's a brand that I think people don't acknowledge, the Michael by Michael Kors brand, but there are certain pieces that just, they sell really well, and it's all about experimenting. So if you go to the bins or you find a piece that's affordable, $5 or under, and you want to try out a different brand, I say do it, because I took a chance and tried Michael by Michael Kors shoes that were leopard print and fun and funky and trendy, and it worked out well for me. And it might not work out well for you, but it has for me, and it's definitely something that I'm going to keep incorporating, because it also opens up the customers that can come into my closet, and they may see these and might want to bundle it with something else. So that's my logic behind that. There's like no room for me to move when I'm done doing this. Next up is a pair of Bowden Sneakers. So there's Bowden. These are also in very good condition. I don't think these were ever worn. It looks like they may have been a sample shoe or something, because they have a little bit of like dirt marks on the bottom, but these are a, oh, what size are the Michael Kors? Oh, I didn't tell you. What size are you? Size 8 for these. And these are size 40, again, my size, so they'll probably fit me, but this is not my style, so I would never keep these. But I do need to wash the laces. Looks like there's some leather transfer on the laces, so I do need to wash those as well. These were $5.49. And the only reason I knew they were Bowden is because I took that insert out. See how there's an insert right there and not here? I took the insert out. I just looked at, before I even looked at the bottom where it said Bowden, they looked like a quality shoe. I could tell by the structure and the feel of them. So I just lifted up the insert, saw it was Bowden, and into my cart they went. Is that? Okay, this is, I don't even know what this is. Oh, what are you? There's another piece of clothing in this. Oh, this was for me. I bought this for myself. Okay. This is a problem. This is just an Old Navy polka dot top. It was new at Tags. I think it might be a little too big for me, but I don't even care because I'll probably wear it on top of leggings. So that's mine. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. I forgot about this. This is a bag by the Sack, and I have grown to love getting pieces from the Sack. This is just a really pretty shoulder bag. It's got this nice braided handle on the top, whip stitch again here on the bottom, little tassel. This is, it looks brand new. I don't think anyone ever wore this. And it was only $7.99 with 20% off. So yeah, this is cute. I don't like shoulder bags for myself like this. I'm more of a crossbody girl, but couldn't pass it up. I don't know what this would sell for. The Sack is interesting with their prices because you can sell pieces for $80 to $100, or you can sell pieces for like $35 to $40. So it really depends on the style and all that kind of stuff, and where it was sold. Because some of it's sold on QVC or HSN and stuff, those home shopping networks. So I gotta do a little bit of research, and then we'll see. But I'm gonna guess between the $50, $60 mark is probably what this will sell for. Maybe a little less. What is this? Oh, these need to be listed ASAP. Some of the stuff I think has been sitting longer than 3 weeks. I think some of this has been sitting for like 2 months because I remember buying these. So these are Coach. They were $13.99, which is like basically my cap when it comes to buying Coach. And I had 20% off. And there's the little, can you see that little Coach label there? They're a suede. I would say these are mid-calf. Yeah, they're not really knee boots, but they're a little higher than mid-calf. They have the side zip right here. What size are you? Oh boy, I don't know what size you are. The tag says 8, 8.5. Oh, then that's wrong. It says it right here. They're a size 9. I don't even think you're gonna be able to see that. So once again, they're my size, but I don't like this style of boot for myself. And the suede's actually in really good condition. I just got to buff it a little bit right here and a couple of spots on the top. There's no real suede color transfer or anything from any jeans or anything that was worn, so that's good. So these are going to go on my need to list now pile before the season's over. All right, last item, and this was a total gamble. I never pick up this brand, but I liked the boot, and I don't know. Probably should have left it behind, to be quite honest with you. But it is Kelsey Dagger, which retails for quite a bit, sells for not a lot. But these are in really great condition. Where did I even get these? I don't know. There's no tag anywhere. So I don't know where I got these from, but I want to say I paid $10 for them, which is probably a little too high. But like I said, they're a size 10. They're like this gold metallic coppery kind of color. It's just a cute little booty, nice little block heel here. This kind of goes in, which I don't know if that's on purpose, that you could wear it like this. I don't know. I just think it's just floppy on the top. But yeah, it's really nice. I mean, if I can't sell them, they'll probably fit me, or they might be a little too big for me. I don't know. I could also go to Plato's and just buy something else and give them these. I don't know. We'll see how they do. I'm confident that I can sell them because of the color and the style, but the brand, I don't know, it was a gamble. It was a gamble. All right, that was a lot of stuff. We're at almost 40 minutes here of me babbling about clothing that I found. So I hope you found this helpful. I hope you learned about some different brands and different things that I'm picking up and trying and what's been working for me and what I'm forecasting will happen in the new year. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.